Hey, Shalom, Markins, Rakam, Makapash from GMS London, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Chachadash. Want to give double honors unto the elders, the apostles of GMS, and Shalom out there to the whole for the expression is truth in all sincerity. Coming back again with another video, just another short one. Apologies for the noise you may hear in the background. I've got works going on in the house, outside the house rather, and yeah, so it's possible we may get interrupted, but Lord willing, we just go the way through. But yeah, I just want to open up with this scripture, man, because the world, is becoming a dark and, you know, intolerable place, man, and the people are agitated, man, are constantly agitated, man, because we're in the last days, and the spirits of these people, the spirits that are on these people, is making them very agitated, man, right? And they're losing their patience, their temper with the things that are going on in the world, man, because Esau wrought great confusion in the earth, man, and it's splitting and dividing all these people, man, which ultimately is the Lord's plan, having Esau do this, but Esau, he's given he's spread about his wine, and you know Esau claims that he's spreading more tolerance and all this kind of stuff, but it's really creating more divisions than anything else. All right, that's what it's really doing, man. And you got people upset and angry about how things are in this world. Okay, same as we, but we hate on a grander scale, man, because we hate everything about it. We hate everything about this world, man. But there's people that are frustrated out here, man, that are losing their rag, man. Having to deal with how women are behaving, or these alphabet movements, or immigration, or whatever the case may be. There's deep fissures, deep fractures in this kingdom, in this world that Esau has created, man, and that goes into the book of Daniel, the second chapter. Pursuing to the part about the iron and the clay at the feet of the statue, right? They should be they can't mix together, and so there's fractures, man. Okay, divisions in this kingdom, and we know if Satan be divided by himself, he cannot stand. Okay, he have an end. Okay, these kingdoms have an end, right? And this is what's being kind of created. This situation is being created by the heavenly Father to destroy and take down this place, right? But let me open up with the scripture anyway. This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 10. And then shall many be offended. People are offended by everything these days, man. Especially these these soy boys, right? These sensitive guys right there, because Esau's giving them rights now. These alphabet groups, right? And they're super fucking sensitive, man. Oh, you must pronounce me by my pronouns and all this bullshit, right? They're proper sensitive, man. And so everybody's fucking agitated. No matter what kind of side of the spectrum you're on, everybody's fucking agitated, man. Right? Everyone's getting offended about something. Right? Everybody. Okay? And it says here, and shall betray one another and shall hate one another. Hate is growing. Like Esau, like I said, Esau's supposed to be, bringing all these different, giving all these people rights and all that kind of stuff to decrease intolerance and to, increase unity. But that's not what's happening. Okay, that's not what's happening, man. Okay, like I said, it's increasing divisions, man. It's increasing hate. Okay, people are becoming more hateful, man. People are getting tired of this shit, man. And they, like I said, they some of them are openly, expressing that. But this hate is growing, man. Okay, Esau's not diminishing it. Okay, this place is not becoming more tolerant and all that kind of stuff, man. He's making people more and more angry. So yeah, they shall hate one another. All right, so that and many false prophets shall arise and shall deceive many. All right, we've got false teachers and false leaders out there, telling our people that this is the way, and this is how we're gonna progress and move forward and all that kind of stuff. We've had that, right, and we're gonna continue to have that. We've got guys right now that are playing that role, right? They're gonna lead our people into destruction, And verse 12 is saying, because iniquity shall abound, Okay, because this world is full of wickedness, right? In abundance, right? The love of many shall wax cold. So all this, false pretense that people show, because people like to show that they're tolerant. We're not trying to rock the boat. They're not trying to say too much because they don't want to get in trouble. Because, like I said, Esau has created all these rights and laws. Now you can't really say nothing, right? So, people kind of just want to not get demonized by that. So, they act like they're nice and, oh, I don't care. If they, as long as they're doing it, it's not in front of me, and whatever the case may be, man. But like I said, this hate is growing in silence, festering. Okay, they're really tired, man, of things that are going on. They say it might not, it's one thing or another that they're fed up with, right? But Esau is bringing it all about. He's tiring the people. He's frustrating the people. Okay, and it says the love of many shall wax cold, man. They're going to become ruthless and cold and hateful, spiteful. Okay, in these days to come, and when this society collapses, man, they're gonna have free reign to exact how they feel. Because there ain't gonna be no law enforcement that's gonna keep things in check, man. Because it's gonna be absolute chaos, man, anarchy, right? So people are gonna be going around doing what the hell they want to do. How they feel, and they ain't gonna have to worry about the cops or whatever, the police and whatever so much, because they're gonna be, busy, right, with other stuff. If they, if they can even be deployed, And this is from 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, right? So they're not gonna care about what their their leaders and the authorities have got to say, right? So in the course of their action shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, right? For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, or this iniquity, right? The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, because the love of many as wax cold. And you can see that, man. You can see people changing. The demons are getting riled in them, And like I said, when the time comes, and when they're free of repercussion, for the most part, right? They're not gonna hold back. They're not gonna hold back how they feel, man. Whatever deep seated issue that they got, whatever with whatever element of the world that they got a problem with, man, they're gonna, let it be known. So a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, right? Because that's what's coming to the earth, man. Great tribulation. When this society collapses and you can't get food, and you're struggling, and death is all around you, man. People are not going to be acting the same as they are now. And you could even even argue now, people ain't people. Well, we know for a fact people ain't acting right, man. But people are doing crazy shit right now, and we're not even in that kind of situation just yet. So imagine when we come into that situation, man. There's black hats and no power and all this kind of stuff, man. People are gonna go fucking crazy, right? And I say, well, there's no fear of repercussion, man. People are gonna do what the fuck they want to do. Ain't no one gonna tell them to stop, or ain't no one gonna make them stop. So that's how it's gonna be. This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 7. It said, Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. They made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of a wine, therefore the nations are mad. Like I said, Esau's been spreading his democracy around the world, his way of life to everybody, introducing him to all kinds of foul wickedness, right? In the name of liberty and freedom and all that kind of stuff, man. But where's this freedom getting us, man? It's causing issues, man. It's causing problems, right? But people are guzzling down this wicked wine. But like I said, it's causing divisions, man. It's making people angry, right? And the Lord is coming to judge them all for adopting these things. All right. says Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. Okay, it's America. Babylon is America, right? The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Okay, Esau spread his confusion around the whole earth, man. In the second Ezra chapter 6, verse 24, said, and at that time shall friends fight one against another, like enemies, right? Friends, hey, even in something like politics, right? You know, red and blue, left and right, Democrat, Republican, and so on, right? Hey, friendships have been broken by these things, man. You know, friendships have been broken, man. Marriages and all kinds of shit, man, because they got different political views and all this kind of stuff. There's too many opposing views, too many opposing opinions, right? And like I said, it just causes this divide, this rift in society. And you know, that's just one thing. Like there's tons of these different types of things, you know, topics and that divide people, right? And that's why America is just a divided place right now, man. Like the whole world is just a divided place. You know, everyone's got their views and opinions and blah 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 because everyone's told, oh yeah, you know, what's that one there? It's your truth and all this kind of stuff. Like, you know, oh, you know, the Palestinians and the Jews and all this, and you know, it's so much going on in the earth, man. That's here causing divisions, right? So friends will fight like enemies, man. I say they should betray one another. Well, who can betray you, you know, but a friend. You know, someone that you know you're not friendly with, you know, can't really betray you, man. It's someone close to you gonna betray you, friends and families and things like this, right? So it says here that at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. It's gonna be an uncomfortable, uneasy, and terrifying time that we're heading into, man. Just like Daniel chapter 12, 11. I forgot what the last chapter was. 12 and 1. Yeah, 12 and 1, right? It tells you, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. Right? So we're heading into a time of evil, a time of trouble, such as never been before, man. And this is what's going to cause. It's going to cause fights between friends and family, and you know, law enforcement are going to come with heavy hands, you know, martial law and all that kind of stuff, right? Okay, you're gonna be finding it difficult to eat. Okay, you're gonna be famines, right? You're gonna have no power and things like this. You're gonna be in a fucking terrible situation, man. You know, gangs of people rolling around looking to take things from others and kill people for things and all kinds of shit, man. Just like you see in these, you know, post-apocalyptic movies and stuff, man. So yeah, it's not gonna be a pleasant time. Okay, but this is everything that's happening is what's, you know, is the run up to that, you know. It says the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall run not. Whosoever remaineth from all these things that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world, right? And we're hoping that the Lord, you know, is going to save us, man, because he's going to deliver his elect. He's going to protect his elect in these times, and we hope we're of that elect. You know, we hope that we endure unto the end, right, and be delivered. All right, but the majority of people on the earth are going to be destroyed, you know, by the events that take place, by the judgment the Most High has sent. It's Isaiah chapter 19, verse 14. The Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. Right, all this wine and, you know, nothing works. Nothing's working. Right, everything that Esau's done, nothing's working. Everything's corrupt and it's just backwards, man. Wicked. You know, and these people are confused out here, man. They truly are drunk and they're confused as hell. These men can't even tell what gender they are now. You know what I mean? It's just crazy, man. You know, this you know, batty boyisms and that, like, they don't know how to have sex, man. Or you know how to, you know, the anatomy of people and reproductive organs and stuff like that. That's not what it's used for. You know what I mean? There is no benefit to what these men are doing out here. You know, maybe go find yourself a gal, man. Go get yourself a gal. You know, come on, man. But it's been allowed to be proliferated. It's been defended and promoted and endorsed. You know, but these people are confused, man. These men can't even get a diet right. You know, these people can't even give you decent food and shit. You know what I mean? This whole place is just fucked up, man. But you know, we're made to believe that this is like the best time ever. This is like the greatest era that's ever existed, man. This place is full of darkness. This is the true dark ages, man, of the times, of the ages, you know. So it goes on to say, it says, the Lord have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt which the head or tail, branch or rush may do, right? And so, you know, like I said, society's gonna collapse. These people ain't gonna have jobs. You know, people are already losing their jobs. You know, so there ain't gonna be much work out there. You won't be dependent on whatever the government offers you, man. Okay, it's gonna come in the form of the MOTB, right? They're already setting up universal basic income plans and that to hand out to everybody, right? And for a while, you might be able to get that with no strings attached, you know. But that MOTB is gonna make its appearance at some point, man, and you're gonna have to go through that to get your universal basic income, you know. And you're gonna be in complete, you know, debt, you know, of the government, man. You're gonna be completely dependent on them because there ain't no way to work and to gain money and to purchase things. You know, your money ain't, you know, any money you do have is gonna be useless, man, because you know the cash and the currency is being done away with. That's why everything's going digital. They're planning for it. They know it. You know, so they're gonna put you in a position where you're completely dependent on them. You know. So verse 16, in that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts, which he shaketh over it. All right, so that's what I wanted from that. Yeah, I read that one, right? So I got this to close out on, right? This is 2nd Ezra chapter 13, 31. It says, and one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, right? Like I said, you're gonna have zones in these different places, you know, different groups and you know groups of people holding down certain areas. You know, when this all kind of falls apart, you know, clashing and you know class wars, race wars, you know, all that kind of stuff going on, right? So one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. Because there's gonna be war all over the place, man. It ain't, you know, we talk about World War III. You know, that's a you know war between countries, right? Internationally, right? But you're gonna have war, infighting, civil war inside each of these nations at the same time. You know, it's gonna be extremely chaotic, man. There's gonna be war everywhere. Okay, the Red Horse is coming to take peace from the earth, man. This place is gonna be in an uproar, like big time. You know, with everything that's going on in the world. All right, and like I said, this is why, you know, the heart of many of you know the heart of well, the minds of the love of many is waxing cold, man. You can see it in these people, man. Like I said, they're getting frustrated. Okay, and it's gonna come to the point where you know, like I said, they're gonna take measures, you know, into their own hands, man, and do what they need to. Okay, or do what they feel they need to do, you know, what they have to do. All right. So there's gonna be fighting everywhere, man, and you ain't gonna be able to trust nobody in that time. You know, we had that Netflix movie "Leave the World Behind" just come out not too long ago. You know, and it shows you, man, that these people are gonna become very untrusting, man. You know, they can't trust you, man, and they ain't looking to help. They ain't really want to help you, man, because they're gonna be trying to help themselves. Because it's that stressful, man. They ain't taking on no other burdens, man. They got their families to deal with, man, and that's what they're concerned about. You know, you're enemy combatant. You know, you're a risk. You know, So they're not going to be treating people kindly, man. You know, they might not be doing a lot of talking, man. Just guns in faces or whatever, you know. So we're coming into that time. All right. Let me grab 32 here. So, and the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, that the signs shall happen, which I shewed you before, right? Because we're being told through these scriptures what's going to happen. These prophecies, man, it's telling us how it's going to all play out, right? It's these are signs to tell us how close we are to the end, right? And we're getting closer and closer and closer every day. And this will be the time where the Lord returns. Yahweh Shai returns, man, to put an end to all this madness in the earth, right? It says, it shall come to pass, and the signs shall happen, which I shewed thee before, and then shall my son be declared. The Lord's going to return, and everyone's going to see him, right? Whom thou sawest as a man ascending, right? Because the Lord ascended up into the heavens, man, in a cloud, right? The disciples watched him, right? But he left as a man, but he's going to return a power, you know? I might read this another time. The rest of this actually might, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna end it there. The Lord willing, you know, this is edifying, and yeah, man, you know, we're gonna see it, man. These people are gonna transform into fucking demons, man, into beasts. You know, some of them are already demons and beasts right now, but more of them. We're gonna be surrounded by them, surrounded, like literally, like right now you might be able to go around your workplace, you'll go around certain places, you know, your fucking supermarket, wherever you go, right? And you know, these Edomites, these heathens that we're surrounded by, you know, they might be just on a, you know, cool kind of sedentary, what's the word I'm looking for, man? You know, they're not bothering you in it. Like they're not a problem. They're just there. You know, they're not doing that, they're not troubling you, man. But we're gonna be surrounded by problems and trouble, right? Because these people are not gonna be the same, man. Okay, these spirits are gonna tap into them, man, and ramp that shit up. You know, and you ain't gonna be, you know, you don't want to be around them now, but you definitely ain't gonna want to be around them, you know, in that time. You definitely can't trust none of these fuckers around us, man. Okay, and like I said, especially in that time. You know, things right now can be nonchalant at times, man. You know, you just go to the supermarket and you know, you pick up what you need to pick up and go about your business, like go back home or whatever, right? And these heathens are not really trying to trouble us like that or trouble people like that, but they ain't gonna be like that in that time. You know. So you know, I'm gonna end it there. Lord, when it's been edifying, and I'll catch you brothers and sisters on the next video. So till next time, I say shalom.